Okay, welcome to the chessboard Renegade Star for tonight's harrowing expedition into the Mega Dungeon. We have Kip, the Intrepid Kobold,
Hello.
Thalvar, the Human,
Salutations.
Shinju, the Magical Mako Stone Person,
What's up?
and Kim Yosa, who is slowly revealing himself to the party and may get arrested for indecent exposure.
Well, he was
What?
flashing everybody last time.
I suppose you're technically right.
That was quite shocking.
Indeed.
So why don't you just do that all the time if it's just like a thing you can do?
Because that's not the character.
It's not what his character would do. Ah, crap. Okay, this one should die. This one does not. Arg! Arg. I prefer things to only highlight when they get completely overran. Okay. Well, I have unpaused the game, guys. You can move about as you see fight.
Want to go through this door?
Going through any of
want
the
to
doors
try
is
to
probably
find a map?
dangerous. Yeah.
So what would you like to do? I know you were just talking about possibly taking a long rest.
Yeah, it sounds like me and Thalvar are down a quarter health and Pickles is down half, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we need to do a lot of healing. And everyone with healing spells is low on mana. I guess you could squeeze out a couple, but then we'd just be actually out of mana, right?
Correct.
I'd be happy with you guys out of mana.
I bet you would.
I mean, this room or this room, it doesn't really make much of a difference.
I'd say the room above us is fine, assuming the trap and trap glyph are gone.
I mean, the traps are still there, because that's how you
Yeah,
think.
so probably shouldn't camp down in that room then.
I mean, alternatively, if we use that room and something attacks us from the front door, it might just charge over one of the traps and entrap itself.
Well, that's also a fair point.
There we go.
So is this the room you'd like to barricade yourself in?
As we are resting, I assume that means most
Yep.
of our effects are fading off.
This
How long does Bark Mill last?
I think it's like 3 minutes.
Okay, so that one's going to fall off. Vorpal Weapons also 3 minutes, right? Sacred Shield, what's the timer on it?
like 3 minutes.
All right. So yeah, all the effects fall off.
So before we bed down, want me to lock these or cast hard lock on these doors?
Probably better that
Yeah.
you let me cast it.
Oh,
I've got more mana. I'm at full, and it won't take long for me to recover it.
Good
fair
point.
enough.
But I mean, if we're going for full sleep, then because we have Shinju's 0, Thalvar's under half. Kip is technically not bad.
He's half.
20%.
How much HP percentage wise is full rest?
Recovery with food and sleep.
20%. Because it's 2-3 rests.
Assuming proper diet, characters recover 10% of their maximum HP and half their maximum MP for each 3 hours of consecutive rest and sleep they get within an environment they can sleep peacefully in. So
the question is, can you sleep peacefully in it?
Like a rock.
Like a rock. 20% of your maximum hit points and full mana are recovered on a 6-hour rest.
I'd like to point out that Shinju doesn't actually sleep, so if you're sleeping like Shinju's rock, you might be SOL.
You said 20% of HP?
Yep.
Do we recover everything fine, Dia?
I would like somebody to roll me 2d6.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna cast one more spell before going to bed. That's full night rest still not gonna fully heal me, so.
Yeah, so if we're doing a 6, then any spells you plan on casting, now's the time to do them. Y'all cast locks on the doors, right?
Yeah, I'm spending 2 mana to cast lock on the doors.
Does Shinju need a heal?
There's your 2d6.
Yeah, sure.
I hate when you guys roll average. Okay.
I think 6 on 2d6 is slightly below average, technically.
But it is still well within the
Yeah.
range of the average. 6 to 8, fairly high chance.
That's fair.
At least on the bell curve. I want to say that's like nearly a third? Or no, definitely over a third. Because it's 6 chances for a 7, so that's 1 6. 5 chances for a 6, 5 chances for an 8. So that's 16 out of 36. Whatever that math is.
So assuming that's not a fail, Shinju, that's 13 HP back to you.
44%.
That is correct.
Is it 18?
No, 13.
Okay. It still caps me out.
Okay.
38 to 51. Yeah.
Yep. And Pickles. Pickles need a heal.
No.
Okay.
Not really.
Are you sure? Pickles was hurt pretty bad. Because Shinju wouldn't cover Pickles. I'm not convinced that Shinju likes pickles. Granted, she can't eat, so that might be the reason why.
Alright, and full night is half MP?
6 hours will be full MP.
Full MP.
Oh, okay.
You get all your mana back on a full rest, and you get 20% of your health.
Yeah, I'm gonna say sure Pickles doesn't need it because I got a few more MP points to spend.
She'll heal
I mean, you might as well.
Rest.
Oh, if she heals full rest, okay.
God.
Full rest is. Did you accidentally?
No, I tried to add 7 and I put her at 7.
Poor Pickles. Somebody's been stabbing him in the middle of the night. Or her. Pickles has never been so worse treated. Only Aurora Haru... I don't remember how to pronounce her name. The horse that's old.
Urara.
Huh?
Haru Urara.
Yeah, only God bless it.
Nope.
All right. Kip, don't forget your MP.
Oh, yeah. Can't forget.
All 8, I guess 15 that you'll recover.
Maximum magic.
And can we do daily prep for that?
Yep.
Maybe.
I'm gonna swap out my fairy stones.
Technically, all the daily stuff is supposed to reset at 6 a.m. regardless of whether we've rested or not. But I don't know if we're actually tracking time properly.
It's hard to track time down here, so we will do our best. But you feel like you've recovered to the 6 a.m. mark. At least the Fae are letting you do your thing. So either they're screwing with you, or it's 6 a.m.
Or they're dead.
Given that you've already seen several fairies down here, I don't think that's it.
You're inclusive.
All right. I guess we can finish clearing down there and then head back up to the north end and then back down to the stairs.
Wait, what was the plan?
I was suggesting clearing the rooms next to the throne and then going up north to clear and then coming back to the stairs.
Ah. It's a good plan. Certainly.
I'm not opposed to this. I'll dismiss my lock spells on the doors and let them be opened.
Onwards and upwards.
To bigger and better things.
One could hope.
Alrighty. So, the door to the west appears to be locked. The door to the south, also locked. The door to the southwest, not so locked.
There's a magical item in the room south of us.
Want to start there then?
Might as well. You like magic. Is this just one signature, or is it like a bunch of stuff?
It's just the one signature, but it's a pretty big signature.
It's a trap.
One possibly large magical item south.
Fact. Let me see here. Hold on.
Are we starting with this door, or what door are we starting with?
I think we're heading south where the magic signature was.
There we go.
I mean, it's most likely to be or contain something useful that will help us in the future. Yeah, it's a 2 meter by 2 meter magic signature.
That's a 3 meter by 3 meters magic signature.
Oh, is it? Oops.
Another magic pool, perhaps?
You're
No,
not-
because I'm
yeah,
starting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least we know Shinju index is at 0. Shinju, you get 1 extra experience point for that.
Woohoo!
Lucky.
It's
were
1
there any traps on
point.
the south door, Kip?
I'm gonna inspect the door, think about what cool it is.
Yeah.
Alrighty, the door to the south had a very interesting...
I fumbled. It's a cool door.
Alright, the door to the south has a very complex and confusing locking mechanism. You see a hole. You're fairly certain it's where you should start. But then you second guess yourself and you start looking everywhere else. Then you lose the hole.
I got nothing.
Did it just move away?
First time.
Is it
Didn't
locked?
you originally say that door was locked? Was unlocked?
The one to
That
the
was
south?
southwest.
The
Yeah.
southwest door is unlocked.
Oh.
This one. This one's the one that's locked.
I think it's locked. I mean, I don't know. It looks too
Does the lock seem to be magical?
Nope.
I cast unlock on the lock.
Alrighty, after okay, you cast unlock on the lock?
Yep.
Alright, you cast unlock on the lock, and one of the knobs pops open. The door itself is still locked. But, Kip, you may try again, if you'd like.
We just say you unlocked it.
He unlocked one part of it, yes.
If I know it's locked, I mean, even with a bad observation check, like, if I try the door and it's locked, I'll figure it out it's locked. So I guess I'll try to pop it open.
Alrighty. The second knob. You turn it in just the right way and it unlocks a drawer. And inside said drawer is an S-shaped key.
Interesting. Does this door have an S-shaped hole?
None that you can see, but you could maybe make another observation check and see if there was something you missed. Now that Kimyosa has assisted you in finding the lock again.
16.
Alrighty. You notice that some of the panels are shiftable, and as you shift one up, you find an S-shaped hole.
Oh. Well, everyone knows the S-shaped key goes in the square hole. Put it in the S-shaped hole.
Alright, as you turn, you can hear a larger mechanism unlock, and the door seems to be clear this time.
Alright. Door kicking time. My favorite time. Now that
Ignore the fact that I moved the thing because you're door kicking. I just wanted you to be able to see like what in the room is the active thing that's triggering your spidey senses.
Yeah. Hey Kip, when you're observing the door, did you hear anything bad on the other side? I'm guessing no, since you didn't mention it.
Define bad on the other side. You didn't notice anything bad on the other side.
I don't think so.
Kip's never wrong.
Are you sure about
definitely
that?
Not 3-meter tall constructs. Shinju kicks open the door.
We have had doors attack us before.
Yeah,
but those always ping as
about
magical.
those doors now.
Yeah, those ping is magical, so I can't hide them anymore. Alrighty, you kick in the door and you are greeted by the sight of a strange glowing light coming out of the floor and a very magical looking circle surrounding the hole in the stonework.
Interesting. This is where I would use my sagely insight to know things about it, right?
Yes, it would be.
Or does the magic knowledge count for this too?
Mm-hmm. It certainly would.
Yes. That is definitely a magic circle. I know.
It is a magic circle and it glows, Shinju. It almost glows like you. You feel connected to it in some way. Holy fuck, Kimyosa, what the hell?
Kimyosa knows its social security number.
So Kimyosa finds a serial number on the side of the stonework. And it is a magical portal that leads to somewhere in the dungeon. Possibly. Or it could lead out of the dungeon.
We're not done here yet.
Looks like it's a magical portal that could go basically anywhere. Probably best we leave it alone.
Or jump headfirst into the middle of it.
Nope.
Assuming those are bones scattered on, I'm hesitant to think that's an exit.
Well, I got an idea.
It could be a trash dump for the goblins that were inhabiting this portion of the dungeon. In fact, you do see gnawing marks on some of the bones.
Just chuck your trash into the magical portal of doom. That's a wise decision. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised it's a decision made by goblins.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as they don't reappear on any of the floors you own, what's the problem, right? Until a magical demon's like, stop throwing trash in my magical...
It was right up until something comes back through it.
I'm gonna get a rock. I'm gonna paint it and throw it through the portal.
Okay. It goes... You hear a little bit of a whistling and magical sound as the rock disappears into the hole somewhere.
Wow, a teleporting rock. That's incredible.
If we run into that rock later on, we'll know that that's where this ends up.
Good plan.
Foresight.
And hopefully intact.
1 experience point to Kip.
Alright. There's a hallway over here on the west side.
Story.
So there is. Let's see you, Shinju.
It splits north. There's places to go to the left, and south there's places to go to the right.
To the right?
I mean, there's places to go to the west, really.
I suppose it would be wise to check north and see if it loops back into the other room first, no?
It does, absolutely.
Who designed this place?
Random dungeon generator.
Called
a sword.
Some sort of alchemist.
Goblins.
I didn't know swords could be alchemists.
Why not?
Saber, I heard that. Can you stop farting
Looks
again?
like a dead end to the south, actually. It turned to go somewhere and then stops. Do you want to check it for secret doors, Kip?
There's another room up this way.
Yep.
So in these rooms, one tiled, one not, you'll see a bunch of rough-looking blankets and sleeping areas. I didn't put them down, but that's what's in these rooms. And in
these are little like meter by meter rooms.
No, what?
Up here, Shinju.
Oh, up there, down there. I guess is just a dead end.
Yeah, this room is also a dead end. It looks like people have been eating in here.
Here?
Yeah, in here.
More doors.
Eating room and sleeping room.
Anything on this? Is this
North or
just a dead end?
Yeah, that's just a dead end.
Okay.
north or south, guys?
South.
Wait, is this a kitchen?
Oh, that's why you asked if that was... Okay, yeah, no, never mind. Eating room? There's scraps and stuff in here. Sorry.
Was there supposed to be a door over there?
Yes.
Oh,
I want
that's
to
not
search
supposed to be a dead end.
I want to search for any supplies in here and grab them for food supplies.
All right. Roll me an observation there, Kip. You find yourselves about 2-3 days worth of rations to separate out among the three of you. However, they're goblin rations.
Hey, beggars can't be choosers.
The meat is oddly dark for pork feeling meat.
Look, I'm a chef. I can make anything taste good.
Not exactly what I was aiming to describe, but okay.
There's ways.
It's
I mean, technically, it would only be cannibalism for one of us, right?
Pretty sure I got to figure to purify it.
I don't think you can purify cannibalism.
Thanks to denial, you can do anything.
True.
Fair.
All right.
Oh.
North door. Kip, if you'd please check.
Is it locked?
It is not.
Is it trapped?
I don't know. Roll for it.
Is it trapped?
Oh! I get to actually check. Hold on. Oh. Kip, thank you for rolling so low. You are a mentor to your people.
I
Alrighty.
don't have any bonuses to observation.
I know, that's beneficial to me.
I don't think there is any way to get observation bonuses.
Yeah, increase your scout level.
Yeah, I mean, like, item. There's one item for
But increasing your scout level also increases your difficulty checks.
So does it really accomplish anything?
No, it does not. Alright, page 121. Alrighty.
Oh, I guess you could say I used my pole of trap protection for a +2.
Okay.
I would be using.
What is you're level 7, right? That actually failed.
Can't believe 15 failed.
I love that in
That's
the
not a
system
15, that's a
being
13.
higher level makes traps harder to find.
The pole of trap detection.
Oh, it's not. You're not going to catch this trap off of a pole.
How do you know?
Because I said so.
The pole doesn't need to be like what activates the trap. It's just it gives you +2 to finding traps because it's a pole.
Oh, okay. You have a 15 because of the pole.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Is that accurate?
No. A 15 with the pole, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's a special item?
It's a stick.
Yeah.
What does the... Wait,
It's
what...
a pole of trap
Oh,
detection.
no,
It gives
sorry,
you
it's plus
+2.
1.
Oh, +1 to detect traps. Okay.
Okay, it's +1 to
I need
detect
to have
traps, but
cool
how?
sandals.
How does it detect... Or, like, what is the exact wording on the stick? Where did you find the stick? Which book is that in?
1, you gave me one, and 2, I bought one.
Okay, you're not getting the benefit of both sticks, dude.
I know, I'm just saying I got a +1. And it says this rod gives you +1 spot trap checks against traps set on the floor, ground, bushes, walls, ceiling, etc. in front of it. AKA, if you can poke it with the stick.
And the door is in front of us.
So really, it's a 14.
Yeah, I thought it was just a regular.
Logistically, this should not work the way you think it works. But I'm gonna have to give it to you because mechanically it does. All right, you poke at the door with the stick. You kind of look at everything with your eyes, and because you just barely made the threshold for the TN, you notice that there's a needle in the door knob.
A needle.
It's fucking needles, man.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stand.
It's a doorknob needle.
Oh, like a poison needle?
Yeah, poisonous needle.
Okay. I guess I'll try to disarm that. Good thing I can't roll over 4.
I don't think it matters when you have a +14, sir.
Because I got a +3 from my really good trap items I made.
All right, you're able to disable the trap. You disarm it, and now you can open the door.
Woohoo!
Because you're coming in from this side, the door won't be locked.
Shinju kicks open a door.
The door kicks open. You're greeted by the sight of a sarcophagi with the shape of some innocuous-looking person.
Double checking my magic detector. There's definitely no magic in this room, right?
There is not. Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a good observation. I'm just rolling 4s. I can't roll over a 4.
At least you're not kipping it.
It's not much better.
Yeah, that's
Would
just
Sage roll to work to see who this visage is anyone of importance?
You can attempt, but you'd have to critical.
Stranger things happened.
It doesn't appear to be of anybody you recognize, though the clothing and everything would indicate that it may be somebody from either the magic civilization or the war between the gods civilization. Which was before the magic civilization.
Those two very distinct civilizations dressed that similarly to each other?
It just looks like somebody of very old dress. It certainly doesn't appear to be the Magitech civilization, and it doesn't appear to be anybody from the current civilization. If that helps you discern what I'm trying to lay down here.
I think you just directly contradict yourself, so no.
Okay, so the Magitech civilization was distinguished by their high tech and probably more futuristic looking garb. The magic civilization, you'd probably see more flowing robes, and further back in the war between the gods, again, flowing robes, etc., etc. It'd be like trying to distinguish the difference between Roman and Greek dress, between not exactly the Dark Ages, but maybe like the difference between, say, Roman garb and Alexander the Great's empire garb. Of a general person of some description. Again, the sword is just mimicking things from the outside world and putting them in here.
Oh, right. That's how sword dungeons work. Yeah. No, I just could have sworn you said that this looks like someone either from the Magitech.
No. The Magic Civilization, not the Magitech Civilization.
The first time I could have sworn you said Magitech or War Against the Gods, and then later you said definitely not Magitech. I'm like, what?
No, I meant I definitely
said,
meant Magic
regular Magic and then Heir of the Gods.
Yeah.
Not Magic Tech.
Anyway,
That's what he said. So,
any loot in here?
Do you open it?
Should I open it, Kip? Expert on traps and opening things?
I don't think Kip's the master of anything right now today.
I don't know. I want to say I didn't see any traps, but do I get a snap check if I try to open it?
Yes, you do.
I'm gonna give it like a once over and snap check, observation check, I guess, in case because I'm not like sure. A 20.
All right, as you do a snap check to search, nothing pops out at you. There are no wires. There's nothing pressure sensitive. Just seems like a normal chest.
Okay. Yeah, I think you should be good to open it. It's probably too heavy for me to try to open it.
Shinju pops it open.
You pop it open, and you are greeted by the sight of a skeleton surrounded by gamel. As if somebody has been stuffing coin in here for a very long time.
Oh, is this where the goblin had been hiding their coins?
Quite possibly.
That makes sense.
That's weird.
We found their piggy bank.
Woohoo! Well, knowing that this isn't an actual person, I suppose we just start scooping out gold coins.
He's not real?
No, I don't think so.
Not unless the sword pulled a body from somewhere nearby.
Unless he touched a teleporting rock. And I'm trapped in here.
I mean, if we don't find any painted rocks in here, then that probably isn't the case, right?
You definitely didn't find a painted rock in there.
Yeah, it's fine.
So how much gamble are we scooping out?
You are scooping out 2,250 gamel.
We're rich. Not counting all the random stuff we got.
What random stuff? Who's been giving you random stuff? I don't remember giving you random stuff.
Well, all the pieces of animals we've been picking up.
and all the wood from those doors that Kip has been exploding.
Kip hasn't been exploding doors. What are you talking about?
I'm fairly sure he's one-shotted two of them.
Pictures are didn't happen.
That just leaves the door back to the way we came from.
Yes, it does.
No, we still got the space in the northwest, as well as the two chambers to the far north.
Yeah. Oh wait, no. Actually, there's one more place to check before we head north. Anyway,
Or northeast, sorry. I didn't mean northwest. Northeast. Yeah. One of them two directions.
Presumably traps are for keeping people out, not to keep them in.
Suddenly, Shinju explodes into a million pieces.
Sorry, we got some
glue.
Well, I was going to say gem smiths. We could probably piece her back together.
If only we had a couple of gem smiths.
That's about right. Okay. Kip, a door.
Kip, a door.
Is it locked?
It is not. Do you want to roll for traps?
Is it trapped?
The door itself is not trapped. Do you open the door and walk in?
Do I hear anything on the other side of the door?
You do not. It is completely silent. Save for maybe an echo. Do you open the door and walk in?
Sure.
Alrighty, Kip. Roll me a danger sense.
Another 18.
Alright. Roll me an athletics check as you almost fall into the 10-meter deep room.
Is that such a check?
Athletics plus adventure level.
Not succeeding the danger sense meant you didn't trigger it.
Oh, he didn't trigger a trap. He almost fell.
It's not a trap. It's just the room is a pet.
Yes.
It's like one of those doors with the one-story drop right outside of it.
Exactly.
Basically.
I gave him the observation check to see if he would just fall or catch himself. No, now he has to try and catch himself.
So
none of those doors are real. There's one in my area. It's like that.
Can I do an acrobatics check?
Yeah, that'll work.
That is agility.
Oh yeah, right. Agility. That's the word I'm looking for.
Agility plus scout, so it should just be this. 17.
Kip, as you take your first step in, something just seems odd. As your foot continues down, taking your entire body with it, you catch yourself in the act and quickly twist around and catch your fingers on the ledge of the doorway. Looking down, you'll see a very deep pit. About 10 meters.
There's a bit of a step. What's down the pit? Anything?
Interesting.
No, nothing down deep in the pit. On the far side, you will see a stairway.
Going up or down?
Up.
Out of the pit or
out of
another
the pit.
Place?
Well, I mean, out of the pit to another place.
Weird. Do we want to go through this pit zone?
Presumably north there's another way to come down if there's stairs to it, right?
Yeah, there's another door up there.
Kip is still hanging on to the doorway.
Since you could just like one hand pick him up.
Okay.
Yeah. Now left this place we've been already. Yeah, this is probably the door to the room that's connected.
This door is also unlocked and untrapped.
Well, this door. Assuming it's unlocked.
Well, it's locked from one side, but not this side.
Yeah, so can I just unlock it?
Yeah. You hit the latch, unlock it.
Look, there's Pickles.
Yay.
Pickles. Bird barks? I don't know how to...
Pork.
Since Dia said this is unlocked untrapped, I guess Shinju kicks it open. Oop. Why are you closing it?
I don't know. Dramatic effect.
Hit it so hard it flies back in her face.
Looks like a big empty room with a few torches.
Yeah, it's just meant as a way to get out of the pit. Oh, shoot. That reminds me. No, that door wouldn't unlock. It's a magical lock. My bad.
Well.
Oh, sorry. I completely forgot the blue and red magical lock situation for those doors. You found the blue magic stone, but you never found the red one.
Oh. Well, we found the bypass for it.
Do you want to go around and take a look in the pit, see if there's anything interesting down there?
Might as well.
So close to the doorway area, you'll find there are some indentations, roughly goblin-sized.
So
Like in
goblins
these areas?
falling to their death here, nothing else interesting?
Nothing else of note, no. There are bits and pieces of trash, but nothing you kind of need to know about. Or want to know about. It's a trap room. What do you want me to tell you? Or pit room, sorry. Not a trap room. A pit room.
I mean...
At least not another goblin toilet pit.
Trap, doesn't it?
There is a pitfall trap.
I suppose in that case, that's everything down here except going deeper. Time to go back.
Shall we check this door?
Might as well.
We're going to just bypass the rigmarole of you going through all the motions on that one.
See, that just leads north here. There's doors to the left and right.
Indeed. Wasn't there doors over here as well?
There were.
I mean, like,
there's that
so that's like the northern section.
totally
This is like
see.
the south. Yeah.
Is it locked? It's trapped.
Nope.
Then it's kicked. Looks like it mirrors the other side. Or not.
Is there any magical detection on your
Nope.
globe?
The gloob.
I mean, there's some magic north of us in the blood room that we don't know about, but... Oh, both paths lead up this way, I guess. And this leads us to the north section. Getting to the blood room. Oh boy. Party?
Yep.
Oh. I gotta wait for Kip.
Just short of Kip.
We are indeed short of Kip. How dare we be short of Kip?
There is a strange sconce.
A strange what?
Sconce.
Like torch holder?
Yeah, strange sconce.
What's that sconce look like?
Looks like there's some hinges attached to the sconce that don't normally attach there.
I'll activate a hinge.
You pull on the sconce
Sure.
without checking if it's trapped?
Well, I figured it's an all-in-one check.
Is it, though?
Observation's observation, yeah.
Fair enough.
God, more stairs.
You found stairs. They seem to lead upwards.
Stairs up?
Yep. And the other stairs were down.
So
I think
this
they
would
need
take
a
us
friend.
presumably to a different second floor section.
Quite possibly.
Can hit that up later. It's waiting for the party to catch up. Because there's a magic signature, and there looks like there's no actual door there.
There is not.
What about this other hallway? Did we not want to explore it first?
It looked like it ended and took a turn, like, to that door that we're looking at now.
Okay.
Yeah, this one goes down to this hallway.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it turns up this way, and there's this door still. But, yeah, what's up with this blood room?
So there's something magical inside that blood room. It seems to be at the bottom of the bottom of the
Pool of red mysterious liquid.
Yeah, pool of red mysterious liquid.
Knowers? To figure out what it is? I mean, Shinju obviously doesn't know.
But I thought Shinju knew everything. This blood pit. Is tempting me to put down a larger than life blob and have fun Legend of Zelda style, but no. It's a very deep pit, but the viscosity there is definitely that of blood. Whether or not it is, well, that depends on the sword. But the magical item that's triggering your senses is at the bottom. Would require somebody strong to swim through it.
I mean, swim?
You heard me!
She's just gonna put her fingers in the blood and, like, kind of, like, test for, like, burning, itching, corroding her armor type stuff.
No, it doesn't seem to be burning or itching or corroding your armor.
Alright, in that case, I use the magical orb and just walk to the item.
Oh god. She just went in.
Into the blood.
I'm saying, can we see the said item?
I'm
I
assuming...
start glowing down there, so I can, like, you know, see what's going on.
Blood's pretty thick.
It is. That's why I'm glowing. It should at least light up, like, directly adjacent, right?
Well, that works in, say, a translucent space where you can, you know, already see stuff. But blood's fairly opaque. Shinju, I need an observation check plus your adventure. Yes.
What do you mean observation? There's...
Not observation, but perception. Shite.
What do you mean?
God damn it! Too many different systems. Where's my book?
We don't get checks. I just get adventure level, no matter what you're about to ask for.
Yeah, he really doesn't get anything.
Okay.
Well, actually, no. Technically, I don't even get adventure level unless you're being nice. Really, I just get 2d6. Remember, this system hates skill rolls.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I do have a magical detector that exactly pinpoints and glows.
It does pinpoint and glow, but can you see it through all the blood?
She can feel around. Speaking of which, do you have feeling? You're a rock.
Yeah, I have feeling.
I guess you feel.
Actually, does Shin?
Of course, Shinju has feelings. What are you talking about? Don't hurt Shinju's feelings.
I mean, I could cast something on Shinju that negates any penalties.
To what?
Related to being underwater.
But you're not underwater. You're inside of blood.
Yeah, under a liquid.
She doesn't breathe. She's actually walking through this, which defeats one of my issues here.
Holding your breath.
Holding your breath, swimming,
getting HIV.
Yep, also immune to that.
Also immune to that. Shinju, roll me 2d6.
Well, you're a priest. Can't you cleanse this?
There's nothing really to cleanse. It's just blood, right?
So I have that unless we're using that specifically for just water.
At this point, the only issue Shinju has is the inability to see what she's trying to grab for.
Yeah, which apparently glowing doesn't help. Using a glowing source doesn't help. I'm going to guess dark vision also wouldn't help.
Not when you... It's like when you have a dark piece of paper or something in front of your eyes.
Yeah, which is why my entire fucking head glows. To counteract that.
That's not how that would work. You're glowing just... Oh my god.
Would a light spell fix that?
Not really.
She is a light spell.
Basically, we're just going to sit here and keep rolling these 2d8 until I find the item, because I have a magical detector that tells me exactly where the item is. So I know it's here.
You know it's here.
You have a...
But the 8 was enough. The 8 was enough. I was looking for a 7 or better on this. Because you are just like feeling around on the ground for something that moves. You'll find something oddly spherical. Like almost perfectly spherical, like it shouldn't be there. If it were a bone, you'd know that it's just a bone. If it were something else, you know it was just something else. But this is a perfect sphere, similar to the little blue orb you found earlier. From the other trap. In fact, it's almost the same shape and dimensions. Or is the same shape and dimensions as that other object.
Shinju's orb now. And I'll walk back out of the blood. See, so this is like the blue orb key, right?
Yes.
Be clear?
It's red colored.
That makes it Kip's. Here you go, Kip.
Kip, you catch a bloody red orb. That is also bloodied.
We got a blood red orb. What's it do?
Well, it's magical in nature, and it was the key to a door. If you still have the other one as well, you may be able to use those in some sort of magical crafting.
Well, magical craft, though. So.
Don't you have friends at Magical Craft? Don't you have friends that are into magical crafts? They go to the Magical Michael's store?
Magical arts and crafts?
Maybe.
Hobby Lobby.
No, that's the priest store.
All right. So that's this room's magical item.
Yep. Following the now red Shinju.
Yes.
Alrighty. Shinju, for the next hour, you have a natural intimidation effect on you.
Woohoo!
How's that door?
So the door itself doesn't seem trapped, but you do hear voices behind it, and the crunching of bone.
I know that sound anywhere. Someone's having a meal in there.
Crunching of bone means they're eating. I'm gonna... so far we've mostly been fighting barbers and constructs in here, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you don't sense magic in this room.
I sense people. And meals being.
Going to. Sacred shield myself.
You sacred shield yourself.
All right, y'all ready for a fight?
Yep.
I suppose.
Kip?
Yeah.
I don't believe Kip's ready. Kip's not ready. Kip's not ready. Alrighty.
Folks.
Inside you see Bulgs, a heavy arm, and some castas, who apparently I forgot to add their magic power to. God.
Ooh,
Darn
they're
it.
out of mana. That's embarrassing.
I'm gonna
No, they
tactical
still
move
got all
just
their
a
mana.
little bit. Reposition.
I don't know my weakness.
Probably not with that roll. Holy crap. Hugel casters.
Hoogles. It's been a while since we've seen Hoogles.
They have power level 4. So for the sake of speed, 2d6 plus 4.
Yes.
They knew Kip's weakness. Oh no. No, they wouldn't. You're the passive. Alright, they don't know your weaknesses.
We got Huggles.
Embarrassing.
Did Kip already initiative?
No, not yet.
Alright, highest initiative I believe is 15 or 14?
Wow.
Well, we need to
Rolling 4s.
10, 11.
Rolling a 5.
11.
So that didn't really help either.
Actually, you'll still won.
Oh.
Do we already know all of these creatures' weaknesses?
You haven't seen Hugels before.
Yeah, we have.
Have you? Did you get the
Yeah,
weaknesses
we ran
last
into
time?
Huggles a long time ago.
Did you get the weaknesses?
That I don't remember.
Go ahead and do
But I do
a
remember seeing Huggles before.
Go ahead and do a sage check, just in case. Okay. That's enough. Their weakness is wind type magic.
Quick, blow on them.
Dude, no, not on stream.
Oh, no,
I said
shift
blow
doesn't break.
on them.
Can't
I
blow.
did not say blow them.
Close enough.
Unfortunate.
All right. Got their magic.
Now that
power
checks.
set.
Run 3 to 4 encounters, not a single wind spell use. The moment I get a chance to swap out my wind fairy.
I did not know you had swapped out your wind fairy.
That is how it do be.
Well, it's not like you picked the weaknesses anyway, so.
I do pick the monsters, though.
Anyone have anything they want to do immediately?
And the bulge weaknesses are magic, right?
Bulg weaknesses are physical.
Oh, physical. Okay.
Yes, they are weak to tickles.
Actually, I guess based on what Kip can see, he only has the option of sniping that one guy directly in front of us.
Assuming, I'm guessing Kenyosa is going to run forward on their turn, yes?
Pre-combat action, I'm going to go ahead and move on in.
Oh, okay.
Moving on in.
Move it on.
First action, when it comes to time to action, I can see about zapping them as soon as I take space where Kim is.
Who's got pre-combat actions? Shinju?
Nope. I already
Dalbar?
adjusted.
Nope, not unless I can throw a spell.
Kip?
I don't know, do we need anything? anything?
If you have any spells that can be cast in combat prep, you can.
Yeah,
I
I'm
just
saying,
don't know
so.
if you do.
should I throw
No.
it for it or should I just leave it?
I think we're just gonna smash these guys. They're gonna have a bad day.
Figured.
All right, I'm going to make a tactical move as my pre-combat action and get into the room. Then whatever pre-combat actions they've got.
Nothing spell-wise.
Well, I'll make. If we're going first, I'll take a step forward as tactical.
I guess they can activate mobile flying, which will give them slightly more evasion.
Well, this isn't quite our turn yet, Dalvar. This is.
Oh no, I would just take a step forward.
We get to move
You
Whenever
get
we
up
did
to
get
your
the,
3 meter move during
Whenever it is
your
our turn,
combat
I'm
prep.
gonna start zapping them.
So yes, they will. The 2 Hugels will activate mobile flying. All right, got your guys' go.
Ready?
Uh,
We'll start us off with reducing their evasion.
Oh yeah, nice.
What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. I can see 5 of them. So paralyze. For 18.
Jesus. I don't know if we can make that.
All right, Thalvar explodes into 1,000,000 pieces.
As long as it still paralyzes them.
You cast it on all 5 of them?
Yeah, all 5 I can see. Assuming that is all of them.
Yep.
All right, hits all of them.
Okay. And it's the keeping the evasion.
No, you can't keep the evasion.
Tough toenails. And that is 5, so that's 10. 1, 2. Oops. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's my turn.
Shinju would like to go so she can create a skirmish.
Okay.
She's gonna step in here and attack this guy.
Wait, which guy? The Hugel or the...
The Puzzled Bulk Heavy Arm, because she wants to create the skirmish at where they meet, obviously, which
Fair.
allows Pickles to move in and also target the skirmish start point. So he can hit everything.
Okay, that will make everybody except for Pickles and Kip in the skirmish area, potentially.
Oh, right. Let me take my swing. Little bonk.
Not the little bonk.
Dodge, Volker, dodge.
Oh my god. Kip, you've been rubbing off on me.
Whoa. On stream?
Oh, that was the wrong... I forgot to add the physical weakness to it.
I'll take an extra 2, it's fine.
Yeah. Let's see. Flowing Fortunes 1 to the party. I'm covering Kimyosa twice, Dalvar once.
Oh, did y'all remember the sword shards from the boss from yesterday, from last session?
Did we get any?
Did you tell us he had sword shards in him?
I don't recall.
I don't
I'm gonna
recall
say
hearing
no and just give you an extra 4 sword shards. because I would not put it past me to say I
Nice.
forgot about sword shards. Speaking of, there may be sword shards in one of these creatures.
Shinju's done.
Oh,
I
no.
declared my covers, flung fortunes, took a swing.
Shinju's totally not done. I don't know what you're talking about.
Would you like to go, Kip?
Yeah, I'll go. I'm gonna aim at this heavy ball,
And then obliterate him?
Since Pickles is at the center point, I guess they can hit everyone, right?
I thought Kip had 2 actions.
Oh, I do.
Kip does have 2 actions.
So for my first action, I will aim at him, and then
I shouldn't have reminded him.
I will. No, you shouldn't have done that. Pickles is gonna swing before I hit my second action. So, heavy on Bolg. 16.
Hits.
14 against him.
Don't forget your extra 2
Top.
for physical damage, guys.
Fine.
That poor Bolg.
I keep forgetting that the melee Barbarous are weak to the melee damage.
Yeah, I honestly can't wait to see the actual DX rulebook.
Top Hugel.
Oh.
You mean the official English translation or the combined rulebook?
You applied damage before I rolled evasion. Careful.
I rolled a crit.
Yeah, but I could roll a crit too and still fail.
But you still lose. Deceitful Bolg.
I'm just saying, don't
2.
assume you win until after all the rolls have been made.
Oh, Deceitful Bolgs?
Yes,
Same
yes,
as
they
heavy
are.
Bolgs?
Yeah, they have the physical weakness.
Bottom Bolg.
No, that Bolg is a top. What are you talking about?
Well, he's a Defiant. Oh, yes, he is Defiant.
That just makes him sound like a bratty bottom to me.
And you wanted to get on to me about what I was saying on stream.
Tired Hugel. And then I will attack the heavy wall with an attack. 18.
Nope.
Roll a dodge. Roll.
So that's
He didn't crit.
Add the
18 plus 18, so 36.
Can't believe you're doing this to my monsters. My poor, poor monsters. What did they ever do to you?
Did he live?
Yeah, he did.
Wow. So going.
I'm impressed.
Somebody's got some sword shards buffing their health.
And I end my turn.
Lies, lies, and slander. I told you there weren't any more sword shards in this dungeon.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
Just leaves me guessing.
I'm going to go on the Deceitful Bowl, declaring dual wielding and chain attack. First attack.
Oh.
Moving on to the Heavy Bowl. Second attack. Last attack at the Hugel. Hugel.
The
The Zen
Hugels.
Hugel.
I'm pretty sure they're Hugels.
Hugel, Hugel.
The Waddles?
Who's waddling?
No, can you waddle in the air?
Yes, you can.
Kimyosa takes 3 of them off the board. Wow. That never works.
We need to teach you how to do a hurricane kick.
Alrighty.
Yeah, the pickles into the Kimyosa cleanup, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. This bulg is going to move here.
No?
Yes.
We outnumber him 4-2, so I block him as he tries to move.
Okay. He's still within range to hit Thalvar. He just
Still
moved
all in
diagonally.
the skirmish.
Tries to move.
Where are you?
Just let him move. Let him
He
hit
can't-
He wants to move,
wait,
so I
you
block
blocked
him.
it.
He declares he's going to move, so I block into the way. Oh wait, you're right. I did cover Thalvar. I forgot. My bad. Yeah, it's whatever. Go for it.
He swings at Thalvar with a power strike.
And hits me.
Okay. That's an extra 4 damage. Come on. Give me a lucky roll.
I
Lucky
forgot I
roll.
have
Lucky
Guardian
roll.
now.
Lucky roll.
Oh, well,
Nope.
Wow, that's Sugoi.
That's cringe.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-oh. He's been stopped.
Can
and staggered.
I do that? Put it on me.
Yep. You stop and stagger yourself.
Oof.
Impressive.
I also gave the wrong ability to the wrong person. He couldn't power strike, but it still would have ended up the same. So stop and stagger 0. And Hugel Caster is going to be like,
He's like, I'm having a great time.
ah, yeah, you guys are grand. Y'all are fun. We should do this more often. Please don't kill
I
me.
made a bad decision.
Alrighty, spells, area shot, fired. Okay, so they can't do multi-fire. Really? 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 Really?
Really?
Really?
Really?
Really? Alrighty.
Really?
Show. We are going to cast Energy Bolt at Kimyosa. That did not add my 4. Bloody hell.
I thought that said nah at first.
There we go. Alright. Kimyosa, dodge with a 9. It is a shot.
Wait, it's a dodge? That means it hits my cover instead.
Wait, you dodge? You're blocking for Kimyosa and Thalvar?
Yeah, he can
Sounds like
block
you
Give
up
us
to
twice
3
and he
people.
once.
Yeah. Is it evasion negates or evasion half?
Evasion half. Does that work against magic though?
If it's a accuracy check, I think it does.
I think it works against evasion negates and not
You can always roll
melee
your...
attack, range attack, or similar unique skill and evasion negates. Oh yeah, also.
It is a range attack.
No,
Yeah, but it's not
didn't
evasion
catch it.
negate, it's evasion half. So, Kimyosa evades quite handedly.
What about your spooky mask?
I checked it, it didn't work.
Kimyosa's dead.
Ow!
Oh God.
I've done it.
Was taking damage.
I've done it. Take that, Shinju. You can't block everything. Yet.
Shinju's gonna go have a cry.
I am gonna have a cry. Actually, I'm gonna rage bonk.
But before you do that,
Oh, you got something you want to do?
I'm gonna steal his MP.
Oh yeah, by all means.
Oh, that reminds me. I gotta. Hold on.
If Shinju cries, does she cry macrostones?
No, just very worthless crystals. She cries sand. Alrighty. I'm guessing you're doing it against both of them or just one of them?
Both of them.
Okay.
I'm sure Bulk has at least 1 MP for me.
Bolg has 10 MP. So yes, 1 MP. And the Hugel has 18, so that'll be 2 MP. You gain 3.
Net plus 1. Woo.
Yep.
Plus 1.
All right. Did that bulk evade?
The Bolg or the Hugel? The Hugel's the one that made the cast.
Yeah, but
Are
I'm
you
swinging
rage?
at the bulk because it's stop and staggered 0.
Oh, okay.
It did not evade.
he's gonna die.
No, not my Bolg. Not my last Bolg. Oh, wow.
Flowing fortunes covering everyone else in the skirmish once.
Kimyosa, pummel that thing. Make it rue the day that it hit you.
Yeah.
3
Get
nat 2s. 3 nat 2s. 3 nat
That's
2s.
That's like an extra 150 experience.
Yeah.
No, I forgot
Yeah.
about that part. No, nat 2. Oh my god, that is the opposite, sir. That is the complete opposite of what I asked you to do.
Roll your check to defend against it.
Oh, man.
That's the first attack. Do I need the other 2?
No.
Hit his body. Hit his body.
Curb stomp.
Uh-oh, we got a dice goblin.
So, do we go upstairs
Hey.
before we go downstairs?
What should I throw at the what should I throw at these guys?
That's a very good question.
Dice goblin, what should I throw at
I
these
think
guys?
yes.
We pop our heads up and we see what's going on.
Dice.
You want me to throw dice at them? Okay. You have activated this room's traps. Dice begin falling from the ceiling. The entire room is now covered in caltrops.
This
I can
seems
roll a tumble check to avoid
No,
difficult
get them.
terrain.
mildly inconvenient.
I'll cast a wall run on us.
And now you gonna get them.
Okay, make the check.
Get them. Now. Get them.
Why are you making her vindictive
Get
from
them.
the start?
I asked her what she'd like for you. What would she like to happen to you guys?
Why are you not pressing the dice first?
Got 17 for
Why are you
a
not
dex check,
doing
so I can
getting the
avoid
dice?
the caltrops.
Okay, you expertly evade the caltrops.
I
Apparently-
tank the caltrops with my very thick skin.
Oh yeah, they probably wouldn't get through your stoniness. Dalvar?
If it's in the room, what check do I need to do just to jump sideways? Jump out of the
Okay.
room.
That'd be adventurer strength.
Is that our hero?
Yeah, those are our heroes. That's Kimyosa, Shinju, Dalvar, and Kip.
And
This is called Pickles.
Pickles.
Pickles is a raptor-like creature called a Dondulus. And that snake is Kimyosa's familiar. Kind of like a pet.
who's named
But he
Kyosis.
isn't, right?
Hmm?
He isn't. They're seeing him.
What?
That
Oh, those? No, they already beat those.
will be him.
Yeah, these guys, they already beat them.
How do you roll for the
Be him.
Oh, right.
that?
We forgot the loot. I'm not gonna screw you guys on loot.
Jump is agility plus adventurer's level.
Yeah. So if you go to your check page, you'll see
Okay.
adventurer level. There's like dex, agility, strength, vitality, intelligence, spirit.
And who's the bad guy?
I'm not seeing that on my checks.
Who's the bad guy?
I see it on ability.
It's
Not
on
checks.
classes.
It's on.
If you look, you can mouse over those numbers.
Oh,
and
I
click
see.
on the roll.
Can I see
All right, so
the
it's
other guys?
agility, you say?
Can I see the bad guys again? They're silly. And why are the bad guys all beaten?
All right. So as you evade the. Wait, did we ever get a? Kim Yosa, what did you end up doing?
Can I see the
What?
heroes again?
The caltrops of doom
I want to see the heroes
from the
again.
dice that fell
I
upon you.
want to see the heroes again. The heroes are cool. Huh?
You mean to cast a wall run on you?
Where are
No.
the bad guys?
All right, go get Mama.
No. She's fast.
Mm-hmm. All right. Kim Yosa, the caltrops surrounding you, stepping through them may cause you damage if you step on them. What do you do?
I brushed them out of the way.
Step on
could
who,
you?
Baba?
Okay, roll me nothing because that is actually a very logical thing to do. And there's nothing that's really stopping you from doing that at this point in time.
Why did you beat him then? Why
Right,
did you
upstairs
beat
we
him
go.
then?
All right. There were four thingies.
I want to see them
Four
back.
Sword shards in the heavy bulk.
Rip them out of them.
Why did you do that?
Alrighty, I'm gonna pause it here real quick. We're gonna take a 10-minute break so I can grab dinner and
Okay.
put the doggies out. We've been at this for a few hours.
Sure.
By a few, I mean like an
Alright.
hour and a half. But
Are they
yes,
here yet? Are they,
Back in 10 then.
Hey,
are they here?
come on, guys.
that means 10 minutes of horse races.
Roy?
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Did you see everyone call Grass Wonder fat? The Grass Wonder died like the next day.
Yeah, that was.
Everyone felt really bad.
It's kind of fucked up, but kind of funny that it was like so immediate. Oh, man.
They're like,
Oh,
man, Grass Wonder's fat.
The freaking Grass Wander VA mentioned that she'd like to see Grass Wander again literally hours before Grass Wander's death was announced. That's also so sad.
Oof.
Because apparently she had gone to go see him already once. Which is kind of cool, but yeah.
Now everyone's scared about Haru.
I feel like Haru has lived a long and happy life.
to eat real quick, and then we'll continue on.
The second floor, first floor? How far up are the floors going?
Are you trying to figure out like what floors you have access to? So if you go to Kip's map, which was a kind of general idea of what you saw from the water fairies, at least in a 2D space.
Oh, okay. So this is the floor 4. Okay.
No, you're on floor 3.
So we're on 3, and we're taking the stairs up.
Oh,
and it looks like up takes us to floor 4.
Yes. Maybe.
Well, it's either floor 4 or flight level 4, and I don't feel very high in the sky right now.
So we're going upstairs, right?
Yep, that's the plan. I think we're still paused, aren't we? Yeah.
Do we have everybody here?
Present.
Yeah.
I don't know. That didn't sound very present.
It's the horse's fault. Yeah, sounds we're still waiting on Bev.
Sounds like it. And Prinny, you're gonna hate me for this, but what is the term for these things called? Pupusas?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Pupusa. Pupusas? Pupusas?
Yeah, I don't know what.
They are a thick handmade corn or rice tortilla filled with savory ingredients.
They might not be particularly of Panamanian origin, perhaps?
That's a good question. Where are they from? El Salvador.
Yep, that's why I don't know what you're talking about.
They're next door to you guys. Wait. Now I gotta look at the map.
Really.
No, you're right. My bad. I was thinking Costa Rica. Yeah, never mind then. I was gonna say I'm dipping pupusas in ranch dressing.
It's cool. You just made like 3 major geographical slash you know, cultural mistakes in a row. It's all good. Plus, whatever you're doing right now is probably a mistake in El Salvador. Let's be honest.
El Salvadorans, please let me know. Is ranch allowed on pupusas? Let alone birria-filled pupusas.
The police are on their way.
I mean, if you're making it, whatever can go on it, can go on it.
No, criminal.
Like
Get a warrant out for your arrest in El Salvador.
I believe it.
Sorry for the delay. I am back.
Welcome back.
For what it's worth, I have been listening.
Then I'd like your opinion. El Salvadoran pupusas. Is it illegal to put ranch dressing on them?
I think that depends on what jurisdiction you're in.
Let me finish one of these before we continue on.
All right. Looks like we have windows and plants. Knowers of things know the things.
I see darkness.
Fire magic missile with the darkness.
Kairos' Pog says Kairos instead of Talvar like it usually does. Or Tal whatever his name is.
The human.
Mr. T.
Where has this taken us?
Oh. Smells like Faye. Could be anywhere.
This is true.
It is like a face or dungeon. Who knows what weirdness is in here?
We'll attempt a sage check as soon as we are unpaused and reality has returned to us.
I wish you luck with that.
Okay. Now that my belly is full, and you guys have moved on to the next level of the dungeon,
We've moved back up a level, right?
Yes. If you'd like to review Kip's handy dandy Fey Dungeon map. You were on the first floor, went to the second floor, down to the third floor, and now you've gone up to the fourth floor. Now, as you look out the windows...
Where does his map say we would have ended up if we'd have gone down?
Down to the 4th floor?
The 5th floor. Although floors is probably the wrong term.
Yeah. I think you should not use the word floor for it, because it's going to make things confusing.
Space.
Fixed labyrinth floor? No.
Segment.
Still's got floor in there.
Area 4. Area 4 of the dungeon.
So we're on floor 2, area 4.
Mm-hmm. Kip, you'll notice that there is a pressure plate on one of the stairs as you begin moving your way up. There is a large plate covering your heads before you're able to make it completely up to the 4th floor, or 4th area.
Huh.
A large plate?
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Like,
Pressure plate to activate the trap door and open it? Is that what you're trying to say?
yes.
Sounds like a kobold squisher.
Okay.
Well, I'm short enough to probably just go right underneath it.
Well, it's a...
The staircase is capped off at the top. There is no going underneath it. You are already technically underneath it.
Okay. So should I try? I'm gonna try to disable this.
Don't disable it. I think this is the way that you open... This is the...
I
Sorry.
don't understand what you're saying.
I think he's saying there's some sort of dome or cap over the top of the stairs that we
would
have to activate something to open up.
Yeah, it's a trap door, and we're on the underside of the trap door, and the pressure plate pops open the trap door is what it sounds like.
Oh.
So if you disable that, then we're stuck.
You could knock the dome off, I'm sure.
Actually, yeah, you're probably right. You could probably just blow it off. Shinji will step on the plate.
With a heavy boot, the pressure plate sinks in, and the dome the cap slowly begins to open in 6 segments.
Very fancy.
You're greeted by the odd sensation of light. Not torchlight. Almost natural light. Although something does feel odd about it.
See the flowers and shit outside the windows?
Yes, as you enter this small room area, if you look out the windows, you'll notice very vibrant looking flowers of every color under the rainbow, and some extras you didn't know existed.
Okay.
Outside, there's no walls other than the other buildings that you can see nearby.
In this world, is this a normal thing for sword dungeons to have these kinds of open floors or open areas?
Who knows? Sword dungeons are weird. Also, I don't have that
We
book.
would know from being in this world and living in it and hearing about other adventurers talk about their experiences in sword dungeons.
Fair enough.
It's a normal reoccurring thing.
It's not common, but it's not unheard of.
Okay.
Some of the larger dungeons may have areas where you could rest.
I don't know about resting, but okay. And finally, can we knowledge check the flowers and know things about them?
Don't eat the flowers. You might hallucinate.
I couldn't if I wanted
Shinju
to.
couldn't eat the flowers. She can't hallucinate.
Kimiosa?
Yes.
As the person who actually knows things.
About plants.
Let's see.
Actually, yeah, this is
I have
about
a-
plants. Your herbology probably works too.
I forgot you had herbology. I will drastically lower the difficulty here. These plants are, of course, semi-poisonous and hallucinogen. They are popular for an alcoholic beverage produced by the Fae. That is safe to drink.
Oh.
Yes, they drain out the nectar, mash up the tubers, create a sour mash, and then they distill it.
Mash up the tubers? Are these hallucinogenic potatoes?
And flowers.
Okay.
But not exactly potatoes, but same idea.
Is walking through them a problem, or is it like only ingesting?
As far as you know, only ingesting.
Can we be unpaused?
No.
Yes. Very window.
The fuck is that?
Yeah. Knowers? Knowers on that thing?
On what thing?
If you go up to the window Kip's at and look like down here, there's a thing. Oh, is there anything magical within 90 meters?
There's something magical on the ceiling of the cave you're in. And if you look up, you'll notice that there's a giant glowing rock as bright as the sun.
Can we please get the map in meters instead of feet?
No. I refuse.
And jangling rock is inside this room or outside?
Outside the room. It's on the top of the cave area.
Well, I'm assuming we're in a room with the... Is the room open? Or open roof?
No.
Okay. Sage checked for the thing. Fairly certain
Why
it's a
are
thing.
the shadows going this way if the light source is out here?
The walls are reflective. Cough, cough.
Tisk, tisk.
Look, Dungeon Alchemist isn't perfect.
I know. Okay, so the only magical item on this floor within...
No. That I was trying to finish when questions about meters and stuff was made. No, do fairies ping your magical radar? I don't think so.
All magical items within the area of effect does not inform the caster of the strength or type of magic. So, if the fairy is carrying magical fairy water, yes. If the fairy is naked, no.
I guess then, I mean, you sense some magic in this general vicinity. Also this general vicinity.
Get my have its Dragon Balls. Drop some shit.
Oh, right. Mana. Magic.
Just you wait until 2 levels from now when I also have the creature detect.
Magic.
Oh, there's some magic right outside the door. Okay.
Magic. That's just soup.
Is one of the sources the thing we were supposed to be looking at?
No.
Okay.
Magic. 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 Okie dokie. Oh, wait. One more barrel. Magic.
Okay, I'm just gonna...
The whiskey might be magic.
That checks. Take a look at my freaking magical detector, guys.
Oh, balls.
Yeah, she like holds up and like, holy shit, look at all this magic. Including right outside the door. So be careful. Kip, if you would check the door, please.
As you move away from the staircase, it will close behind you.
That checks.
The doors themselves do not seem to be trapped, nor are they locked.
Oh no. If we can't go back down, how are we going to get to the 5th floor?
We'll just blow up the plate. It'll be fine. Or there's also probably a pressure plate somewhere in this room to, like, reopen it, maybe.
Quite possibly. There do seem to be some intriguing mechanisms on the one plate that didn't open. As you can see right there. And forgive me, the dirt floor there wasn't intentional. It's just it didn't create the pit with the staircase like I was intending.
Righto. Alright, Shinju feels like this is actually a realm of the fairy people where they make their mead stuff based on information y'all give me about them. So she pushes open the door instead of kicking.
Hey, Salvar, you know fairy magic better than I think any of the rest of us. This is probably going to be your realm of expertise.
Yep.
Or, you know,
Could try talking to him if we see any before we attempt to engage.
or you know, maybe you could summon a fairy and ask him some questions.
Could do that, but the fairy is limited to one question.
Yeah, not as useful as it could be.
Would you like to try and summon a fairy?
Sure.
Probably not worth it for one question.
No, don't do it. Don't.
No,
Do
okay.
it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Well, just summon for the one question. It's only 1 MP.
See, it's not even
Oh,
expensive.
Oh, so it's not like a full summon with the Magma Stone and everything?
No, it's I get a +1 to any inquiry checks and asking the fairy something. Or talking to a fairy. To summon a fairy familiar to cast spells and crap, that's pretty pricey.
All right.
I would like to collect some of these flowers.
I wouldn't recommend touching anything, Kip. We don't really want to make the fairies mad.
But what if I want to make them that drink they like?
Just
looking at
outside.
the
Just outside, you
floating
see
around,
a
I think
few
they're
of the
covered.
barrels. Oh man, I'm gonna go ahead and delete this one. But yeah,
Yep.
see that barrel?
Let's see that barrel.
Do you want to check what's in the barrel? Now, Thalvar, are you summoning your fairy?
Yeah, I'm gonna summon one of the 6 fairies that I'm contracted with to see if they're aware of this place. What would be a
Wait, you're contracted with particular fairies, or just
yeah? I have 6 of them.
what?
Yeah, that's how I cast my spells. But
No,
I'm limited to 4 elementals, I think.
Yeah,
But-
they're just those those contracts are with your stones. You summoned the fairies from the general area, no?
One of the that's fairy wish. One of the fairies contracted by the caster will appear and follow them around.
Oh, okay.
So the fairies that are tied to said stones.
Well, that's a shame. I was gonna do something cheeky with it.
I mean, it's just
Oh,
still
you know
can,
what?
'cause
I can still do that.
Yeah, the fairy doesn't give me an answer. I have to ask them if they're.
All right, all right.
I
What
feel up to asking for it.
what kind of fairy do you summon? Earth? You are in a
Looking
cave.
around. Yeah, I'd say I'd start off with Earth.
Okay.
Earth, wind, and fire.
As you cast your fairy magic, instead of the expected, because you did not fail, instead of the expected fairy you were supposed to summon, one of the door opens and an old crone sticks her head out and says, "Is somebody calling for us?"
Can we get a token or something?
Sure thing.
And since this is not my fairy, am I still limited to the one question?
You're not.
For the sake of this thing, you are not limited to one question. No. Where did my NPC go?
I think she passed away of an old age. Quite the shame, really.
No, it
That's
dropped
what
her in the
crones
wrong
do.
spot. Okay, y'all are going to be immediately suspicious of that. Let me actually get...
What? Your NPC's doing something that makes them incredibly suspicious? Like, enticing us to kill them? Almost as if that's what you want us to actually do? No way. No how.
I do not trust you.
I mean, you described her, this old crone, as peeking her head out versus, like, accosting us or something to that effect, you know? So, why would we be aggressive?
I don't know. But you guys make me,
We're not murder hobos most of the time.
We really aren't.
I
It's just
try
that
not to be.
he makes all of his NPCs super suspicious, and he uses very aggressive terminology. It's like, are we being attacked right now?
I'm just very super suspicious and aggressive. What are you talking about?
A likely story.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, let me actually give you a face to the crone.
Was it like a tooth fairy from the old folk tales?
It's actually a hag.
That's why you should be suspicious. No. It's not a hag, I swear.
So we're killing this thing?
I do hope not.
That's what it sounds like.
Please, no.
I wasn't planning on it, but then he said that she's suspicious, and so now we have to, right?
I'm putting an image to her so she won't be suspicious.
It's gonna be a very suspicious image.
It was very quick to point that out, though.
Yeah, my suspicions are already being raised.
No, poor crone.
Don't we have someone in our
It
party
doesn't help
named
that her name
suspicious?
is Crone. Crone increases my suspicion because crones are usually evil in fantasy settings.
Not all of them.
I said usually. I can't think of very many good crones. And even if they are good,
oh
they're usually
my
like
god, that one's definitely
frickin'
gonna die.
monkey's paw good.
Anyway, she pokes her head out and says, "Yes,
That's a freaking Baba Yaga, bro.
That is not. We both know that the Baba Yagas are weirdly attractive in this setting because anime. Also, I don't have that book apparently either. I have it ready, but I don't have it.
Anywho. Sorry, I interrupted. She was saying things.
Oh, look, a fairy.
She does have wings, maybe?
Has all the hallmarks of what a fairy should look like.
Yeah, just very...
What language is she speaking?
The language of the fairies? Sylvan?
Because guess what language I picked up the last time I got to level in Sage?
Sylvan?
Yep. I can talk with these people
Yeah, Sylvan's their language.
Ooh, Sylvan speakers.
Yep.
So
who
yes.
can't speak Sylvan.
Me.
Me.
You can flex at him.
Yeah, I flex at her, a greeting. Presumably, she doesn't understand. That's true.
Oh, my dear.
The weird glowing rock person that's still covered in blood-soaked clothing flexes at the fairy.
Oh, yeah,
That is true.
she calls out, "Oh, my dear," and just cringes away from you.
See, she's being suspicious.
Don't mind my companion. We had a accident and a spill on What? Do you know you're in a dungeon?
Of course, we're in the 4th area of the dungeon. No,
Yeah,
she wouldn't say that. We're in
Yeah.
the safest part of the dungeon.
Yeah, never mind the my nice rock companion over here. She had a unfortunate dip in a blood-like pool of blood. And she looks like that.
What?
Very descriptive, young man. Well, off
Truly,
with your question. I have to get back to my bread.
truly, Salvar, you are a master of words.
As a sorcerer,
sure.
he should be.
Trying to be as non-hostile as possible. Now then, could you kindly tell us where we have found ourselves at?
Did you just fart?
She is old.
I muted myself on the stream so I could blow my nose. Forgive me. I can't mute myself on the thingy. Alrighty. Again, you're in the area above the... how do you describe things without numbers? Do you have a map I can show you?
I'm going to look at Kip and ask if I can borrow his map.
You better give it back.
Not a scratch, I promise. Pay you back.
All
I'm
right.
going to hold out the map to the fairy.
She wiggles her finger in the air and then points at... On the map is called Floor 4. We were starting to call Area 4. In reality, there's probably no actual name for it, but she will call it You Are Here. This is the Zone of Flowers. It's reasonably safe. Some of the fairies that live in the deeper parts of the... live in the mound, they come up here to gather flowers to ferment to brew them.
People in your weird languages.
I suppose it would be called a brewery. This is the Flower Brewery. Now, that is your question. I will be returning to my bread. And she'll enter the door and close it
Much
behind her.
obliged. So we are at a brewery. There's a host of other fairies around, not just her. might see more coming in too.
So, I get the idea that we shouldn't just break and enter into her house.
Probably not. No.
Yeah, no.
There's stuff in there.
She might sell you bread if you ask.
Stuff that could be our stuff.
The only thing magical in there is the keg, which is also like the magical keg out here. So
Yeah, I'm gonna start deleting the Dragon Balls as you, or the magic radars as you find the
Dude,
kegs.
they're definitely just Z radar.
yeah, that checks. I think perhaps this is just a good place to take a break.
How's our supplies? Like, I'm assuming every time we rest, I'm preparing a meal for everyone.
Yes, and
I
probably
have been getting
eliminating
low
some
on
rations.
supplies.
Shinju has not been tracking supplies. She
You don't
doesn't
eat.
use them.
Because Shinju doesn't eat, except for the blood she'd bathed in.
Nope. She
And
mentioned
it
there's
wasn't
other
even the
fairies.
blood
Maybe
of
we
your
could find
enemies, Shinju. For shame.
She mentioned other fairies around, or maybe around. We may be able to find a merchant or supplier. If we look around. If we're running low on anything.
Well, we're not dangerously low, but we're gonna start eating. We have to start eating weird shit soon.
Such is the life of adventurers.
Why is your name Mr. T?
I don't know. Because I've been
Is
replaced.
is there any other way, according to the map, to get anywhere from this floor?
No. Don't believe there
Oh yeah, I
Is
gave Kip back his map.
Is there anything different on my map?
No, why would there be?
Because
Oh,
she
maybe she fucked
put
me.
magic on it.
Can I just?
Kip,
Shortcut to pull
don't
up map.
tempt me. Please don't tempt me.
I would know if someone messed with my map.
Would you though?
Yes.
Would you
She's
though?
actually very good at maps.
I could attempt to magic knowledge it, see if it did anything.
No, seriously, does the map indicate that there is another entrance or exit from this floor,
No,
area, region, section, whatever it is, other
No.
than the one we came through?
only the
Yep,
one you
assuming
came
this
through.
is floor 4. Nope. Seems like a relatively peaceful place unless we bring smoke. But do Fae have the tendency to be known as tricksters like every other
Oh,
genre?
absolutely.
Oh, definitely.
Okay. And so otherwise not lowering your guard just yet.
Anything particular on this floor we need to concern ourselves with, unless we want to try and acquire things here, although making deals with the Fae directly may not be the wisest decision we could potentially make as a group. No offense, Thalvar, and your fairy magic.
I know what trickster they can be.
I think it might just be wise for us to go back down and proceed on to the next area instead, unless we really want to involve ourselves with the fairies here. The only other thing I could think is if we could ask the fairies what the most effective route to the king's court from here would be. But I think that shouldn't be any different than the route that the fairies on the first floor already gave us on the map that our good friend Kip has. So
Can't imagine
Actually,
either.
it is quite a trip to get here from the Fairies Court, so perhaps we can purchase one of these casks from them to take as a gift. You know, hey, we bought this. Deal with us kindly, so we can like get that ancient shard more easily, rather than just showing up empty-handed.
Yeah, we are visiting royalty.
that is one of the smartest things I've ever heard you say, Shinju, and that's setting a high bar.
Dang.
Shinju has an int.
No, actually,
also
no.
been
You
practicing
said
her
high
socialist.
bar.
Oh, right, high bar. Nice.
Still, just the way it sounded felt like a backhanded compliment.
So that old lady looked like a
It sort of
baker.
was.
Don't know if she has any connection to be able to sell us any of these barrels here. Shall we look around for another one, or
I mean, there's
back to her.
a. So Shinju points out, like she showed you her orb with all the magical markings that we so far have always been casks. So like, I'm thinking we either go to the area with the 9 casts next to each other, or the area with the 3 casts next to each other. I think those are 2 good places to start looking for someone to sell casks.
go for it?
I mean, you say go for it, but you're the one that speaks Sylvan.
He's got you there.
Why can't I move?
I don't know. Why can't you move?
Are you on the draw
Oh, there we
distance
go.
tool versus the select?
No,
Whoops. Weird.
I thought I could move without having to click my pog. Going to knock on this door.
I will go there.
There's a drunk fairy in here.
I'm not drunk. You're drunk.
Looking to speak with whoever is responsible for the what is it wine or is it just alcohol?
You never tasted it.
That's true. Looking to see who can
Based
talk
upon
about
the
buying a cask
flowers
of.
they're acquiring, what we know what they're brewing with it. Since we could identify those with our herbology, shouldn't we know what alcohol they're making out of it?
The way I described it to you is they make a sour mash and then distill it.
So it's a whiskey.
Drink. Should I not have knowledge of that?
You might.
No. Well, looking for a merchant or whoever.
You can
is
just call
responsible
it
for
spirit.
selling.
You can call it spirits to be safe, because distilling makes it a spirit.
No, did not know that. Yeah, looking for a
Hey,
merchant
thanks,
or
Bruce.
whoever is responsible for trade for these casks of spirit.
Somebody's got ghost here? I'm sorry. You should be safe by calling them spirits.
You can't tell him to say that and then immediately jump on him.
Yeah.
The way I
That's kinda
described
fucked up.
yeah, a little bit. The way I described it is they would be typically called by normal people spirits. Yes. Fey knowledge,
Imagine knowing.
which did you roll very well on your Fey knowledge? You want to roll on your Fey knowledge?
You know how to make the drink. You don't know what it's called though.
That
To be fair, Kim Yosa knows what it's made from, how it's made, and what it might be called.
Oh, why don't you tell the player then?
Because you didn't ask. Thalvar did. Kim Yosa, it would be.
Yeah.
it is. This would be a type of whiskey, something similar to.
I said that already.
But being a
You could have just
tuber,
told me. Yeah,
a
that's what it
whiskey or
is.
vodka.
A whiskey?
A whiskey.
I'm still not giving the name of the drink though.
Because I didn't think that far ahead.
Bruh.
He built an entire level of the dungeon dedicated to this Magic Fey whiskey. Didn't think to name what the Magic Fey whiskey's actually called. Gotta love it.
Hold on, hold on. Yeah, that one did.
Players and
That-
wanting to know basic details about the world.
This isn't something in the world that's been described before.
Oh, right. It's only the entire point of the floor that you just sent us to. My bad.
Hold on. All right, there we go.
Yeah.
There you go. They make both. The flower is called a howlblath. It's direct translation, hallucinating flower. So, howlblath whiskey or howlblath vodka. What do you want? Why are you coming in here?
Looking to see if we can find a trader or merchant or whoever is responsible for selling your fine drinks here.
Ooze.
Oh, that'll be me.
Baby.
I am the maker of most of it and drinker of said most of it. But you can find barrels scattered around. Glued to the floor, maybe? I don't know. Are you thirsty?
I'm not, no, but we would like to
Well,
take one for our group.
You can't take without partaking in. That just sounds like a party foul.
Gonna look back at the people who are outside and asking if they're thirsty. It's offering a drink in here.
Thirsty for what?
Sorry. Can't help but partaking in this.
I'm afraid the lass over there can't even drink. Look, she's not even got a mouth.
He looks
I have a
out.
mouth-shaped thing.
He looks out the window at your comrade and says, "It is fine, but the three of you should partake before trying, or before buying. Any vintage you are looking for?"
I mean, I suppose this slightly depends on.
As he opens the door, a giant waft of sour mash hits your faces.
Pretty potent.
He'll open another door. You'll see literally shelves upon shelves of decanters. If you get closer. I'm assuming y'all are following?
Assuming he beckoned us to follow him.
He didn't beckon, but he hasn't stopped you from following.
Shinju is enjoying the great outdoors.
Oh, Shinju, but there are tons of books inside. You don't want to take a look?
Don't mind us.
Actually, she just realized she might need to like dispel poisons or something on these guys. Shit. I forgot that happens when you drink sometimes or eat stuff.
Well,
Well,
you can be forgiven for forgetting. You don't normally do either of those things. So, as you two enter, or four enter the next room, the Dondulus must stay outside.
No.
He's, she's too
We've seen
big.
the
Man.
dog.
Meanwhile,
Is this
all I
allowed to
can
drink?
think is like the traditional rules of dealing with the Fae usually start with don't eat the food or drink the wine.
That would be if you're actually in their realm, though.
I sort of kind of feel like we are.
As the knowers of things, surely y'all would know if there's a difference between like you're about to partake in a deal with them and do this, versus the hospitality. Like, oh, now you're a guest forever.
Your soul is mine.
But as you enter the second room, you are greeted with two large copper vats. Or not vats, but distilleries. Filled with the honorable brew.
Oh, you can obliterate the Dragon Ball detectors. Yeah. What's this?
Oh,
Is that one more distillery?
it appears to be some of the sour mash with him doing something to it. You're not quite sure. You'd have to arcane that. But it does seem alchemy related.
I actually have, as one of my mundane, whatever they're called, generic classes, brewer on my list here.
Oh, so all of this looks familiar to you except for maybe the magic stuff. whatever minor potions or things he's adding to the mash to make it taste ever so perfect.
Can I magic knowledge that in addition to his whatever check he does, or is that an alchemy?
I'm gonna say alchemy.
Nah, I have no hope there then.
That'd be Kip. Kip is our alchemist.
Yeah, Kip is the alchemist.
This be an ingredient appraisal or just a straight alchemist check?
Ingredient
Probably alchemist.
appraisal or appraisal. Yeah, it doesn't matter. One of the two. Which book was the alchemist in?
Chef.
Was that number 3?
Well, I get ingredient appraisal from chef.
Well, these aren't mundane ingredients.
So it's probably gonna
Lower than that.
be alchemy intelligence is probably what you needed to roll.
Yeah, let's go with that. Also, which book are the alchemists in? Oh, Evocations, so book 3? Yep, book 3. Alrighty. So, you recognize these as green materials. They are the essence of plants, and they project calm, quiet stability.
I use those for defensive tools, like bark skin.
So what would that do to the alchemy?
They partake a certain sweetness to they are partake.
Impart.
Impart. Y'all are about to partake, but they impart a certain sweetness to the alcohol. Next to that, you'll see white essence. Something almost spiritual or philosophical in nature. This man has taken this brew to a certain art level with these materials. And they certainly can't be taken.
Craft.
They certainly cannot be taken from any normal or natural means. Then there are the gold materials. They have a certain energy within them. They're bright. You almost hear them hum. And they certainly add heat to the already warming whiskey. So he's taking definitely some magical bits and pieces here. So not just the hallucinogenic flowers and the potato mash, but adding these spiritual essences, these energy essences, and these natural essences to give this an even better flavor. Kip, you will have a deeper understanding and may have a better time negotiating with him. If only you spoke Sylvan.
Speak to him, though.
Then maybe you can help your friends negotiate.
You'll just have to translate to me.
Yeah, be a direct mouthpiece.
Phrasing. Alrighty. Alright, you boys, come over here and look at this.
Looking.
You will see 3 large shelves of various decanters. These were all of the decanters that were pinging Shinju's magic radars. He says, feel free to walk on in, and that each of the jars will have the year that they were made. And don't worry, they are in the mundane human years.
Is Shinju going to be staying back there or coming with us?
That was okay.
Drink.
Yeah, I can't drink, but I also don't really have the knowledge to give a lot of information here. Do you consider that we need a gift, probably for royalty for this shard? So you need to balance like getting one that's old enough and good enough with our purse. Good luck, guys.
Who would like to walk in and take a look?
I'll go take a look. Assuming he's not barring the doorway.
Only with his fat butt. He leans against the a stand there, almost little table of it, as you were. It has a few glasses on it, and says, "Once you find one you'd like to try, let me know." Well, you find something you want to try, let me know. All right.
Can you ask him what aging this particular drink does to it?
Kip, you know exactly what aging spirits does to spirits.
Yeah, but this is magical spirits.
Does the exact...
Okay.
Do you wish to risk asking that question?
Well, no, if I know it's going to be the same with magical spirits as it does with normal spirits, I won't ask the question.
So the aging process
I
just makes
did
things...
not know.
Okay, so above board, since if you don't know what aging spirits does, it's supposed to eat up more of the sugars and give it a stronger alcohol level. But depending on what it's inside of, it may also give it more flavors from the barrels. I feel like there was other things it did too. It all depends.
Its color.
It all depends.
So what are the ages on these things?
the ages of the first and second row that Kip and I are on.
Oh, colors and aromas also get adjusted at its ages.
The real question is, what's the cost here?
Find one you like, and then we talk about. But
Not a fan of that style of negotiation. I'd like to know what our starting point is.
the older it is, and the singular it is, the more expensive it is.
Singular.
Single malt and blended are two different things. Single malts typically age longer. Blended, yada yada. So single malts represent a specific distillery's craft and interior. Blended whiskeys aim for a consistent flavor and accessibility through careful blending.
I thought we were going a different direction than that.
Nope, he was just referencing like blended whiskeys versus singles.
Yeah, I assumed he was referencing how many different decanters of that vintage he had.
I think I want to try an upper middle one, and I want to see if I can tell the ingredients, like ratios.
Alrighty.
Like how much green essence versus red, white versus gold.
So as you take a look at the bottles or the decanters, you'll note that the numbers that you can see appear to be years. They go from as recently as 10 years back to as far back as before the Barbaric Triumph. Even further back than that, honestly, but the dates don't look as familiar as far as they keep going back and back.
Well, the Barbaric Triumph, I'm a barbarous. That sounds pretty good to me.
The Barbaric Triumph was 300 years ago.
Yeah.
The Barbaric Triumph is when the age of Magitech basically ended.
Die.
That's only 50 times my age. That sounds about good to hear.
You gonna try one from the Barbaric Triumph?
Does the older the vintage increase or decrease the magic surrounding it?
It does not. In fact,
So they're all
the
equally
older it is,
magic.
the stronger it looks to somebody's magic radar.
My magic radar doesn't give me that kind of information, unfortunately.
It doesn't give you the strength of the magic?
Nope, it's
I
just
can do a
is
magic
there,
knowledge
isn't
check
there.
for that.
Yeah, you would have to magic
It's
knowledge.
just a boolean.
So, would the 300-year-old ones be like on this shelf somewhere?
No, they're still on the shelf.
Huh.
Would you like to taste one from the day of the Diabolic Triumph?
Sure.
Alrighty. Do you take one of the decanters off the shelf and take it to the fair gentleman?
I'll say it in common. I'll try one of these ones.
I'll repeat back. My little friend here would like to sample this.
He will give the little one a odd look for a moment, looks back at you, takes the decanter, and pours it out into a few cups. Or not
I
few
look at
cups,
Ginger.
but a few shot glass sized cups.
I look at Ginger and I'm like, I'm probably gonna die.
Alright, here
Don't
you
worry,
go.
I got you.
Now your trap sense go off?
Oh, all types of danger senses are going off. But not probably due to the reasons you're thinking of.
There's a god called Davruk, the god of drunken ecstasy.
Alright, do each of you take a glass?
Question: does magic have a verbal
I
component or
suppose.
anything like that in this game or this universe?
Depends on the system.
Depends on what kind of magic. True speech magic obviously relies on speech.
Yes.
Yeah, about fairy.
I feel like a fairy would notice using fairy magic.
Fair
I'm
enough.
afraid of my god Miles to get me through this.
In the back of your head, Miles is giving you a thumbs up and patting you on the shoulder and saying, go for it.
God, that makes it sound even worse. I'm gonna drink this and attempt to differentiate the ingredients.
Alright, who's
And I
drinking?
guess try not to.
I need to know who's drinking.
Well, I thought everyone
wanna
would pick
drink.
their own.
Might as well.
I didn't know if I picked. Everyone had to pick the one I picked.
Well, he's
Yep.
being a courteous host and just pouring out a glass for a shot for each of you.
Oh God, that means if all three of us picked different things, we would take 3 shots each.
Probably.
I'm gonna be dead.
All right.
You know, I'm only like 60 pounds.
We're going to start off easy. These are going to be fortitude checks. And the DR is going to be adventure level +4.
I love how that stuff works in this system. That is the silliest nonsense.
So the DR is just going to, or TN is going to be I want to say 7 + 4 is 11.
Are you sure about that?
7
You don't
+
sound
4
very
is
sure.
11. And if we will add a level of difficulty extra to each drink you take, and if you fail one, your difficulty goes up by 2 instead.
If you fail one, you die.
No. No. So the first shot,
I'm wasted.
the first sip and shot that you take, not going to kill you. But you get extremely spicy notes from this whiskey. Like hints of cinnamon and chili pepper. Or not chili pepper, but,
Was
chilies.
this Fireball whiskey?
In this case, yes. Essentially. Yeah, it's back here. At a resource house, I can't find them anywhere. And the flowers may wear fruit. Try fruit. Not good fruit.
Which one's fruity?
That ain't all of them.
This one did not taste fruity at all.
So
How do you understand me?
you're drunk.
Do I start seeing sounds and stuff?
You can taste the colors.
That's the best answer ever. How do you suddenly understand me? You're drunk. I speak drunk.
that was my choice. Since I drank it, can I make an ingredient appraisal to try to figure out stuff in it?
Sure. Give me a cooking appraisal.
14.
So he wasn't wrong. There was a fruit element to it. Chili is a fruit.
Oh, you scumbag! Just 'cause-
And the cinnamon is a woody aspect he thought would be fine, but meh. He was outsourcing. It feels like he was trying to outsource flavors from somewhere, and just it works. It tastes fine. It's
Yeah.
just extremely spicy.
But would Faye like this? I don't think they would.
And that's
So,
why he gave you an odd look when you took it.
I mean, besides him, apparently.
He'll try
you
anything
know what?
once.
For my choice, I'm gonna let fate decide. I'm gonna call one of my fairies I'm contracted with and ask them to make a choice for me.
Fucking Baker shows back up.
Which element do you summon?
Well, it sounds spicy, so we probably don't want the fire.
No.
What do we know of
Out
the
of-
Fairy
out of
King,
character.
out of curiosity?
What was that,
What now?
Kimyosa?
What do we actually know about the Fairy King, out of curiosity?
Well, you know that his daughter eventually would leave his kingdom with the hero. After, of course, some sort of marriage. And that was ages ago, past the date of the Diabolic Triumph.
Sure, but what kind of fairy is he? Do we know anything about him personally? The type of fairy he is, the element of fairy he is, whatever it may be.
Un momento.
You don't have these details pre-decided and memorized? What the heck, man?
I thought I would have some time. You can count him as a Titan type fairy, which is Earth.
I would suggest we look for something that would appeal to an earthy fairy.
Okay, I will summon my earth fairy.
Given that you are now far enough away from the Baker Fairy for me to not pull that trope on you again, your Earth Fairy will show up. It is a bearded little fairy with a large, what are those French hats? The triangle style
Right.
hats.
Oh,
Tricorn?
Not the tricorn. Just kind of the ones you would see on the garden gnomes. Just picture a garden gnome.
Oh, you just mean like a conical hat?
Yeah, there's actually a name for that.
that's my fairy. If he sees any that would appeal to a earth fae, or earth aspected fae, specifically for royalty.
Your best bet is looking into history. Picking a time that most resounds with that fairy. And going with a vintage that fits that. Mm-hmm. Ooh, are you sharing? He takes whatever's left in Kip's cup and downs it. Breathes a little fire, and then disappears.
It promptly dies.
I didn't say
Well, it
dies,
just
just,
kind of-
disappears.
Yeah, just fade away or it turns into confetti.
I feel
Explodes.
like he would turn into
Firework.
dust rather than confetti, but
I mean, you just spew out a mini fireball.
well,
That be the
So,
name of it.
looking for something older around the time frame, and we're looking for older than, what was that one, 300 years?
older than 300 years, yes. Do you recall?
Something during a good time in the king's life or kingdom's life.
You recall that his daughter married the hero.
Yeah, but there's a slight chance that was the opposite of a good time for the king himself.
Well, do you want to take
This
that
is daughter.
risk? Because that's the
We'll
only
stick with
that's the only history point you have for that king.
Screw it.
There was also a time where he had a daughter before she was married off to a hero, so something from that time period, or like around her birth.
But you'd
I
have
was
to
about
know
to say,
when
do we
she
know
was
how old
born.
she is?
No, you don't know how old the daughter was beforehand.
Do we know the time frame on which that marriage was, though?
Yes, generally
Right.
speaking.
Do any of the bottles or kegs or whatnot predate that?
Yes.
Yeah.
The back shelf is the one that predates that. The middle shelf has that the marriage date in it.
I mean, it's a risk, but I think it's a risk worth taking, don't you?
I say so. Okay, did you want to grab the one from the time around the wedding? And I'll get the older one.
Do we really want to risk, or do we really want to bother with the older one?
I mean, you're getting free tastes.
Well, this is true, but I'm not entirely certain that's worthwhile. We might drink our poor friend Kip under the table. I say in Sylvan.
I got a fair point. We do need his aim to be steady.
Do I understand that yet?
No.
Damn.
Have you taken a level in Sage to learn a new language?
I've taken a level in drunk.
Oh.
Does Kip and Pickles share visions with each other, or are they their own?
I can.
entities.
I don't have that stunt, and I have to be riding Pickles for us to share.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with you, Kimmy. We should probably keep his vision sharp, as sharp as possible at this point. He's our trap finder.
I mean,
So-
Shinju could be the trap finder.
Yeah. It really just saves us mana having Kip find traps over Shinju. Also, she can clean the poison from it once we're done here.
Switching back to trade comment, Shinju, would you mind weighing in on an opinion here?
Aye.
We're trying to decide what vintage would be best. What are your thoughts?
She's thinking.
Do we have any details about the wedding and how it was received among the court at all?
The hero stayed here for a long while before going up to the surface, so presumably they liked him, right?
Yeah, screw it. I say we go with this
There
one.
certainly weren't any follow-up tales of him trying to being assassinated.
Once
So
again,
that-
yes, screw it. I say we go with this one.
Fair enough.
Are you sure you don't want to try one of the older ones too while you're at it?
We might as
Nah.
well.
Is Kip gonna pull down another one?
Depends on after this next one.
Okay.
Kip's goals are beyond our understanding.
As
But he
they
does
should
have
be.
them.
All right. As you grab the vintage from around the age of the wedding, looks to be the same year, give or take. You're not quite sure, and the book wasn't quite exact on that, but it matches up. Yeah. And he hands you 3 more glasses or shot glasses with a sip of the decanter in it. Does everybody partake?
Except Shinju and Pickles.
Shinju looks very sad that she can't partake because everyone else is like
Why is
having a great
Pickles
time.
outside right there?
Pickles is sad that he can't partake.
I wondered how long it was going to take to
Yeah, but
notice.
Pickles is walking through all the freaking
Pickles has
psychedelic
feathers,
plants.
though. Pickles has feathers, though.
Yeah, give a Sylvan cheer and knock it back.
I think it's Slanya, or I'd have to look up the Irish.
Oops.
Got a 14.
All right, the difficulty would have been 12 this time around.
Oh, we're fine. See,
Um,
this stuff's lightweight.
this one is a lot smoother, a heck of a lot smoother, and subtly sweet. There are some earthy notes. There are some notes you can't quite put your finger on, but they have a hint of familiarity to them, at least for the human here. Barbarous might not actually catch that note themselves, but something about this one pulls at your heart, for sure.
In a good way?
In a good way. Kip, Kim, Yosa, Mr. T.
What's he on for this one?
I was all in this. Yeah. Well, I mean, a year. Oh, well, I mean, a year. But it's good. I did leave about this year. Okay. 1,500 from the god of Gamel.
Ask him if he'll barter with alchemy supplies so we can trade with that. Or I mean, we have the gamble.
We do have the gamble. I like your idea of bartering, but we have the gamble.
Low-key, aren't alchemy supplies actually more useful to us than Gamel currently?
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna use some of the alchemy supplies I see in here and just change them into alchemist supplies and then hand it to him.
Let's not try to cheat these guys.
Well, no, I mean I could give him 3 luxury ornaments that is 1,500 gamble of gold white cards, which is 2 of the ingredients he was talking about.
Oh,
But, I
actually,
mean,
yeah, no,
we
that's a
have
good idea.
loose-
'Cause
We have loose gamble though, in the bag.
So I
yeah,
could drop
but
that. But yeah,
you don't use the white, do you?
No, and some of the cards they're double colored, so you can use it for either or.
Mhm.
But I was just thinking from a standpoint of, oh, he's using green, gold, and white cards. We could give him gold and white cards or green cards, but we don't really have any green supplies.
Yeah, we need the greens. We don't need the gold whites, I don't think. So
I'll tell you what, Kip, hold out the ones that you are willing to trade, and I'll see if he's amenable to that.
I mean, it's equivalent exchange as far as the cost, so I would hope he'd be amenable to that, but we'll see.
Yeah,
Or,
and I could
you know,
change
or
the
you know, could be a discount too. We'll see.
It'd be 3 luxury ornaments, which, if you give me a couple minutes, I can change into alchemy supplies, which he will
Yep.
see are green and white, gold and white.
Yep, I will tell our drunk fairy friend here that
I understand. You wanna do Potion.
Because I figure all the greenery outside is probably like green cards.
Is.
I'm afraid, above board, I didn't understand what that last batch of mumbles was.
I have no idea.
Something about a potion.
He was pointing at Kip,
Potion.
motioning, like making alchemy motions as far as Kip would understand it, and said potions, which he's referencing to his things.
Yeah, so I mean, I'll spend the time and turn them into alchemy supplies and hand them to him.
How much worth do you give him?
They are 500 gold each, so I'll give him 3. So that's 1,500 gold. Isn't that what you asked for? It's raw materials.
I like. He will give you a newer decanter of that brew in particular. And then he looks over and sees that you have, you're holding an even older vintage. Did you pick the oldest one on the shelf?
No, we didn't grab an older one.
Kip did.
Oh, Kip did?
Kip did.
I thought you did want to try one that was older.
You want to try one of that old? I'm assuming
We
you
have
picked.
one more
Did you?
try,
Did
right?
you? Did you pick the oldest one?
I picked the one that you guys were talking about with the oldest that would. be for the
Did you
fairy-
pick the oldest one? Yes or no?
Not. I mean. Yeah.
Not
sure,
the
I'll just
oldest?
say yes.
No, he definitely said yes. Sure. Yeah. He pops
I'm
up.
gonna pass the decanter we just bought off to Shinju for safekeeping before whatever the heck happens next.
He
Okay.
Turn into a sheep.
All right. He pops off the top of this decanter, and without even having your noses that close to it, the scent hits you like a bold rock avalanching down a mountain. He pulls out a fourth cup, gives himself a full finger of it.
He gave himself the finger?
A finger of whiskey, dude. And he pours you guys about the same amount, almost filling the shot glasses to the top. Yeah, it'd be a pretty day. You guys, you're gonna have fun.
I mean, what could go wrong? Fortune save. And an ingredient appraisal. Oh, God, I'm getting worse at ingredient appraisal. I guess that makes sense.
All right. Now I need each of you to roll a willpower save. Kip fails. Stalvar fails.
Kimyosa's got this.
Kimyosa is also a higher level barbarous, so that makes sense. All right. Your body gets a nice, lucid, warm feeling as this brew just envelops your entire being. You don't get the drunk feeling. However, there is a very potent hallucinogenic to all of this. It takes you back to your most beloved moment in your life. And we're going to go around the table and ask what that might be for your characters. We'll start with Dalvar. What is the hallucination you witness?
probably... Oh, say mastering his first spell.
All right, you're taken back to the day you first cast your first spell, being that you're you wielding True Speech on Memento. You know what? Energy Bolt or Light? One of the two. Which one?
Let's go with Energy Bolt. I feel like that would have a funnier story.
So you're in your parents' house in the attic, looking through one of the old texts that they managed to store up there, and you begin reading off the spell list. True, first rank offensive, instantaneous flash, heat ray. And then an explosion of energy leaves your hand and utterly destroys the window to the attic, blowing it out and launching the frame a few meters outside of the house.
Pickles duck.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Pickles duck. And yes, because you failed your willpower save, you accidentally cast the spell. Go ahead and remove that from your MP pool. And you see your parents running upstairs. They see the textbook out on the floor. They see the exploded window. Everyone is laughing and having a good time before they begin explaining to you not to cast spells in the house again. But it's a very kind of heartwarming situation before your mother starts... I'm assuming your mother was the magic caster, but it could have been your father. What do you say?
Yeah, I'll go with Mom.
Before your mother would begin training you in the ways of true speech before sending you off to a true magic school to learn.
Memories.
Kip, what is Kip's most treasured memory?
Most treasured memory for Kip?
Yep.
I mean, since I'm not that old, it's not that long ago. It would be when I escaped from the barbarous tribe I was in and made it to town and saved my sister.
So you're taken back to that memory, a little harrowing in and of itself, but exhilarating to a degree. Your sister behind you, you're picking at the locks of the window and dragging her out to the window with you as you try and escape this barbarous hold. In the real world, you've opened up the window, accidentally grabbed a fresh bottle of one of the younger brews, and leapt out onto a mushroom.
Okay.
Just as you were in your dream, it was very cold, snowy night, so you were able to land in something soft and pillowy. The mushroom itself is also very soft and pillowy. You kind of bounce a little bit before coming back to reality, realizing you're outside. Possibly with a stolen bottle of booze. Go ahead. Do you want to actively steal this or put it back on the shelf?
I would put it back.
Okay. Now, Kimyosa, what was your character's most treasured memory?
I was told by everyone else to not steal.
That's a darn good question.
I can't get back in, the walls.
Oh, sorry.
Closed.
I got you. Now, for Kim, you passed your willpower check, so you will not be actively doing whatever your character did during the memory, but you are still going to revisit it.
Maybe you should.
Three, not reenact.
Yeah, not reenact. That's a good question. I haven't given him the most happy, pretty backstory.
But it should be
I-
at least one in there that still sparked the good in you to bring you to the human civilization.
I was about to say, it's probably the first time he got to be part of the human civilization, free of all of the burdens of his place in barbarous society.
Eyes partially covered, a bag with all of your belongings, and there weren't much at that time, slung over your shoulder. And of course, the one thing that this maybe pendant or whatever it is that allows for you to pass through the swords of protection on each of the cities. You enter through
I'm
that
too
gate.
weak for those to affect me.
You enter through the gate of your first major city. And it's a metropolis of people just living their lives. No anger or aggression trying to force a hierarchy on anyone. Just the sense of freedom. And the sense of being able to be your own person, not tied to any species, rank, or group that you need to control, or even groups that might try to control you. There's no sense of somebody right behind you to stab you in the back. It's just calm. Eventually, the effects of the alcohol will wear themselves down, at least the hallucinogenic parts of it. He says, "That's the day I made this. Never made again." What do you think?
I can only imagine what all went into that. Meanwhile,
Okay.
Kip is sitting here going through his alchemist skills, going, "What all went into that?"
I'm gonna poke my head outside the window and make sure Pickles is okay.
Pickles is shaking, but he just like looks at you. Like a like a cassowary looking at its next victim.
I gotta ask, what's the price on that one?
uh, 20,000.
Whew.
That's a whole pickles.
Oh, Pickles.
He looks at the Dondulus and says, hey.
No, don't. Pickles was only 9,000.
Oh,
2.5 pickles.
Now that's the price of a whole Pegasus. Or a baby dragon.
baby dragon? That's a wild pet to have.
They're level 4 to 7. I could pick one up.
If you have the money.
If you had the money.
They're not that
Can you
good.
trade in pickles? Oh, they're not good? Never mind.
Well, they're like half spellcaster.
That's kind of good.
Nah,
Their defense is
split.
garbage.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Their stats aren't as good as Pickles is, but they've average intelligence. At level 10, they can turn into an actual dragon.
So yeah, it's the long-term investment.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is they only level up from 5 to 7.
The baby
4 to 7.
dragons?
Yeah, so you have 3 levels where you just don't have a pet. If you do have that.
Well, you have 3 levels where it's just stuck at level 7.
Yeah.
Well, technically 2, level 8 and level 9, and then at level 10 it bumps up.
Are you limited to one at a time, or can you have like multiple?
You can have multiple pets, but you can only really have one like doing stuff.
He can only have one active contract. You know, the way he can make Pickles kind of disappear into whatever it
Yeah.
turns into.
What if you have
I
like
looked
a
into
Ryder
Ryder.
party? Or
They
like,
can use their own pet, but
I mean, like, can you trade around pets?
like I can loan
Technically,
you
yeah.
Pickles, yeah.
Okay.
It
You
would
know,
level
I did
down
a
to your level.
fair look into Ryder when I started making my character, but went against it because of what my character is.
You can ride into a mountain, punch people from the mount.
I think it's more the fact that he transform into what is essentially a mount.
I mean, going on the paladin line, as Shinju has been, she might consider picking up like a war horse, like actual mount to actually ride at some point. But
I'm thinking Pickles even carry Shinju.
Yeah, horses are strong.
yeah,
She's Pickles is a large-sized creature technically.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was medium sized.
No,
sizing
Pickles
isn't
is
really
pretty
a thing
darn
in this
big.
system, so
Ah, okay. Yeah, let's base that off of Pog size.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no Pog size effect to creatures until you get to creatures that are big enough to have multiple sections, which when I transform, I have 3, I get so big.
Dang.
I do want does have multiple sections. It's also super expensive at 60,000.
holy shite.
For shame, sir.
It's 8 to 10 though, so we got plenty of time before we get there.
You said we got plenty of time, but aren't we level 7?
Yeah, but my rider level's only level 5.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, 20,000 is about twice what I could afford to spend right now. I'm afraid.
Such a shame.
Actually, is about twice what I could afford to spend right now.
I have $112 gold.
I have a little over 10 grand.
It's because you're a minor noble.
I am carrying 7 grand.
I mean, the party loot technically has enough to cover it.
I don't think it's worth spending.
Yeah, but it's like to
It
what end?
isn't.
We have a fuck ton of money in there.
Yeah, no, I think the one purchase for 1,500 we've already done is probably good enough gift from some adventurers. You know?
Oh well, he wouldn't understand that, so yeah. Anywho, after he corks the really old brew, puts it back, and says, I don't want to drink about drink a delve. Sleep off. Points at the other
What?
build. I don't drink a delve. Sleep it off. He
According
points
to Shinju.
points at the
Said
building
something
next.
about a hotel sleeping off.
Ah,
Don't
He said-
drink and delve, go sleep it off.
Shinju's not even drunk, and she understood it better. No.
Dungeon drunk is dangerous.
I get on Pickles and say, "Take me to the end."
meanwhile, Kim Yosa's just fine.
Little woozy,
I'm
but
a third your size.
He has a point there.
less than that if I cared.
You can call me lightweight, but I literally am a lighter weight. Where's the door?
That's my turn.
Door is in front of you.
So you enter the inn. You see a younger looking elf, at least compared to some of the people you've seen up here, sitting behind the bar.
Elf
He's
or
fairy. Sorry, he's twiddling his thumbs. Oh, and almost doesn't notice y'all walking in before, as y'all, I'm assuming, drunkenly step through everything. Kim, are you trying to go through the window?
Apparently, I'm still trying to figure out the controls to this blasted
Dude,
system.
look who's
Sometimes.
really drunk.
Kim is really
like-
drunk.
As I hit my head on the door frame because I'm on pickles and I'm not used to being this tall.
Oh,
That's probably-
goodness. He actually speaks trade common. Oh, goodness.
Speak trade common right now.
Did y'all just come from the brewery?
Yep.
Start talking in barbaric. Yeah. Think so. I don't know.
He tilts his head, not sure what you just said.
I'm just like roaring at him, I guess.
Am I familiar
He stabbed
token
me
not
like
out on the
Yoma.
here, or am I just?
Oh,
missing?
I forgot to drop your familiar. I'm sorry.
I don't think I need it. I'm just was making sure I didn't leave it behind
No,
somewhere
you
because
didn't
for
leave
some
it.
reason I don't have vision from it.
Yeah, no, I forgot to drop it down. That's on me. Anyway, he'll make mention like, did y'all just come from the brewery? And
She replies in the affirmative, since Kip is speaking gurs and growls.
Scrouse.
my dog is barking in her sleep.
I look at Pickles and say, translate for me. Pickles starts roaring too.
I did not get the soundboard into this, or didn't get this in the soundboard, but this is essentially what Pickles is saying after you tell him to speak.
That probably played on the stream and not where we can hear it.
I didn't hear nothing.
I
Seems
haven't-
much.
I haven't played it yet, and why did it pull up TikTok? I wanted YouTube.
Oh boy.
Oh my god. Google, stop being dumb.
Just spend 10 minutes on a spit.
I have to!
You really don't.
I do.
Look at what you've done, Kip. Look at what you've done.
Yeah.
This is
Rolling
all
these
your fault.
Alright, so I sent it to you in the Discord. That's the that's what the Dondola says.
Yeah.
But
I got some rooms for my companions. They're pretty.
Yes. How long are you wishing to stay? One night, I'm assuming?
Yeah, just long enough for them to sober up, I guess.
Something, this isn't a love hotel. Sure. We got 2 different rooms with 2 beds in it, if you'd like one of those. Or both of those?
I suppose 2 rooms to bed. Yeah, that makes sense.
You want both rooms with the 2 beds? Yes?
Yeah, because we got 4 people.
Okay.
We need 3 beds.
Alright, that'll be 30 gamels per room, so 60 gamel.
Since you'll just hand that over.
He'll hand you the keys and say, they're behind that door over there. If you feel thirsty, there is a keg sitting right there. It has a recent blend of the Haloblad.
Of course it does.
Kip is going for the Howlblad again. All right, Kip. This is the 4th roll. That would be 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so a DC 14. Kip is still fine. Just very drunk. Not pass out drunk, but very drunk.
Kip's an alchemist. Of course he can hold his liquor. I think that makes sense.
Yeah. Alchemist starts with alcohol. It's fine.
True. So true. And it's 10:18. I think this is actually a good place.
This
right?
is a good
You lied.
place for us
There's
to
only
stop.
There's only one bed in here.
Your key doesn't go to that room.
Oh, that's the kitchen.
There's two here. I'm
Did
assuming
you
the other
some-
ones are the ones we go to.
How did you make it all the way to the kitchen?
I just went
Wait,
the wrong
the kitchen?
direction.
Oh my goodness. I opened the doors for you. He doesn't even question that the Dondalus walked into that room as well.
I'm sure he's seen weirder things.
Not gonna ask.
One of the
not gonna
beds is
ask.
for the Dauntless.
I suppose so.
Who are we putting in which room?
Shinju rooms with Kip because he's small and squishy, and she doesn't need a bed. So
If
the Dauntless
Shinju
can
just
take
stands
hers.
there and waits.
Just stares at him.
Well, she sits and she lays down on the floor sometimes, you know. Especially because we're in a safe place right now, so she's just chilling.
We're in a place we hope is safe right now.
It's the quote-unquote safest place in the dungeon. So,
According to the fairies.
And fairies have never
fairies
wronged us.
legitimately have not wronged us until this point, having only given us directions, provided us with healing water, and given y'all free drinks.
Exactly. The fairies would never betray you, right?
Why would they?
Although, at the same time, I don't think we have a good track record in other games of staying in Fey hotels. Especially with foliage around.
Well, like other systems, the fairies are more malicious than in Sword World.
Depends on the fairy you encounter. But above board, you're fine. I created a floor in this dungeon, or a area in this dungeon you could rest if you needed to, without risking getting attacked.
That's not.
Assuming we didn't steal or attack them head on for
Yeah.
being suspicious.
Yes, that is also a good point. As long as you don't do anything stupid, there is an area in this dungeon that is perfectly safe. All
I
right.
mean, if we kill all the fairies in here, it's just that much safer, right?
It's true.
Fair. Alrighty.
Somehow, I don't think my fairies will care for that very much.
So,
There's no
per
message.
my last message on the whole, hey, I've got an option for a small house rule if you'd like to take it, guys.
Yeah, I'd like it.
Okay, that's
A level experience.
2,
Sure.
3. I mean, 3 out of 4 votes. I'm going to count that as enough.
He said yes.
Did Veb say yes? I didn't hear Veb say yes.
I just heard him.
I heard him in my soul, asking for more experience.
All right. So, half of the expedition complete. That'd be 1,000. And I need to go back to floor 3 to check out the things you killed.
Stuff.
Well, yeah, you'd already killed like the floor boss. You found like the one room left in the dungeon that happened to have stuff in it.
And it doesn't have stuff in it anymore.
Yeah, fair enough. 4 times 3, that's 12. That's 120.
Yeah, that was a very underwhelming fight we had.
Yeah,
This
y'all
was
were.
the opening fight.
Yeah.
Why'd you kill 3 of them in one turn?
Well, at this point, Hugels and bulbs aren't that high level of a threat compared to us.
Mhm.
So
All right. That'll be 1,170 for the evening.
calculator.
And I'm also going to give you an extra 200 for the trying all the whiskeys. In fact, trying the one, that sent you down memory lane, because that was good roleplay.
I have a good amount of experience now.
Do you?
Yeah, 2,411.
I don't know if I want to level up Rider.
I'm surprised you actually put the 1 experience point down.
Hell yeah, I put that 1 experience point down.
Hey.
Happens 9 more times, and I can use it.
Yeah.
No, you can't. You have to get in the hundreds or something.
Well, that's the thing, is because sometimes we just got a 70, right?
Oh yeah, fair enough. Okay,
So
never mind.
sometimes effectively experience matters from the tens place. So like I said, 9 more times and it matters.
Fair enough. Alrighty then. Don't forget your growths. And I'm going
Right.
to call it here for the evening on the recording.
Come
If you're watching, like and subscribe. We're not here every weekend, but most of the weekends. I should definitely put up an actual schedule one of these days. But enjoy the show.